The 10th annual Buffalo Kite Festival is here this weekend at the First Peoples Buffalo Jump State Park.
We usually get a few hundred folks out here to come out and check out the big kites in the air, and then we also usually get a big crowd of kids out here who are eager to make their own kite, decorate a kite the way they want to, and then get out there and fly it.
The festival is a great way to bring the community together, get outside, and celebrate the Native culture.
It's just a great way to get people to come out to the park. It's a great way to highlight Native artists, to illustrate the buffalo cultures on the prairies, and a great way to kind of build communities, bring different groups of people together.
The festival was put on by the Montana State Parks and Sky Wind World. The owner of Sky Wind World has been making these kites for 22 years.
It's been so well received. I travel all over the world and show the kites and fly them and teach kite building to the kids and teach the history of the buffalo jumps and of Lewis and Clark.
Z. Lee explains how each kite has its own story and represent the indigenous people and their culture.
So the Corps of Discovery would have never been able to make that back out and back if it had not been for the Native people. So any time at all we fly the kites or show the kites, we have a lot of Native American influence in them, and we always make sure that we reference that the success of the journey was because of the indigenous people.
This event is family friendly for all ages and is held on Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and the kite kits are $10 each.
As it opens up their mind to something new and the fact that they can actually build something and be an engineer and build something that actually flies that they can go have fun with. So it's a very satisfying, very rewarding thing to do.
In Great Falls, I'm McKenna Holman, MTN News.
On Friday, the community of Choteau said goodbye to Cecil Koval Cole. Cole has been a longtime Teton County resident, farmer, and rancher. Cecil is one of Choteau's last World War II veterans. In his youth, the Minnesota native was a star athlete, lettering in numerous sports at the time. In September of 1943, he enlisted in the Navy, where he was stationed in Idaho for boot camp, and that's where he met his future wife, Maxine. Following boot camp, he received training to become a pharmacist mate and eventually worked in surgery. He was then stationed in Okinawa, Japan, outlasting typhoons in war. A major assignment was to attack Japan in Operation Downfall. The bomb dropped, Japan surrendered, and he was discharged from the Navy in 1946 and came home to farm. His son Rodney remembers him as more than just his military legacy.
To our family, he was our anchor, and nothing to do with the Navy. He was the one that was always there for all of us. And he went to all the grandkids' sporting events. He really loved his family. I know everybody says that, but he really did love his family.
Mayor Chris Hendoin wrote a proclamation that on Friday, July 7th, it would be Cecil Cole Day and ordered all flags to fly at half-staff. Cecil Cole was 97.